Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hey, my name is Jay Noland. I want to welcome all the new guests out tonight. We've got folks that have flown in from all around the world. And we're going to do some interesting things here tonight. We're going to share with you opportunities to be able to make things better. So, my film crew down in? You good? All right. So, this is going to be videotaped, by the way, so some of y'all are going to be famous. Y'all didn't sign that little agreement out there? Say we own all the rights to this. But anyway, guys, welcome to Dallas. We want to talk to you tonight about our incredible company, Success by Health. We go by the name of SBH. My name is Jay Noland. I'm the founder and the CEO of the company. This would be my very first live presentation for our company. So. That's interesting because we've got over 5,000 people that are involved in our company during the pre-launch phase. So we just officially launched. So even before I came up to speak, something must be working pretty good, huh? Something's happening. How many of y'all would agree there's a lot of energy in this room tonight? A lot of energy. Now, I've got to do this presentation speaking especially to brand new people. Because brand new people really don't know what's going on until they know what's going on. So I'm going to help y'all know what's going on. Can y'all do me a favor and say, tell me what's going on. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself to help you understand what's going on. I came up from a small town in Kentucky. I'm a country boy. So, you know, I throw these suits on every now and then just to play a certain part. But I'd rather be somewhere up in a tree, on a lake, in the woods, in the mountains. I grew up on a hog farm. My granddaddy's name was Jim Willie Noland. My grandma was Ida Mae. Let me ask y'all a question. How come most country folks got two first names? So I just wanted to bona fide my countryness. And my grandparents, Jim Willie and Ida Mae, they raised me primarily because my mom and dad were nuts. How many of y'all know anybody whose parents got divorced? All right, so I came up in a broken household, 9 years old. My parents got divorced. I was devastated. That shakes up a lot of kids. So if you're going to get divorced, be nice to your kids. Don't put them in the middle of it. My parents put me in the middle of it. Bless their hearts. You know, I say bless their hearts because who really taught them how to raise somebody? Well, my grandparents did their best, but who taught them? And, you know, they did their best, but my great-grandparents, who taught them? And see, if we're talking about relationships, you got 70% of marriages that are failing. Do y'all realize that 7 out of 10 people that get married get divorced? Now, what's the number one reason you think why most people get divorced? But see, I grew up, and I understand what's going on now. Because my grandma was a good old Southern grandma. How many of y'all know some good Southern grandmas? Now think about this real quick. I used to go to the grocery store with my grandma. And we go in the grocery store, and I'd be going, Grandma, I want some of this. Grandma, I want some of that. Grandma, I want some of this. And all of a sudden, Ida Mae would turn around. She'd go, listen, boy, money don't grow on trees. How many of y'all heard that before? Now, what if I would have said to my Southern grandma, well, where's it growed in? How many of y'all think I would have got a timeout? Huh? What would have happened? How many of y'all believe I would have got knocked completely out? How many of y'all grew up with some people like that? I would have got knocked out. So I grew up with a complex. All these years I grew up because I was afraid to ask, where does money grow? How many of y'all grew up with a complex? Think about it. Some of y'all going, yeah, because I ain't got enough money. So if you hear these things like money don't grow on trees, money's not everything. How many of y'all heard that craziness before? Money ain't everything. Well, see, money's not everything unless you don't have some. Now, if you ain't got some money, what does money become? Right? If you can't pay rent, car payments, insurance, right? Mortgage. If you can't pay it on time, what's the only thing you think about? Money. So I'm wondering who's saying this stuff. What happened? So I went to school. How many of y'all went to school? Grades 1 through 12. If you add that up, it's 14,000 hours, grades 1 through 12. And they're teaching something. But I wonder if they were teaching us how to be successful. Like how to not have to worry about money. And see, I'm like most people. I didn't get taught that. Grandma and granddaddy didn't teach me that. They were always arguing about money. Mama and daddy was arguing about money. Aunts, uncles, cousins. How many of y'all know people that argue about money? So I had to get myself straight, y'all. It was crazy. I was digging. Everybody say digging. I was digging because I watched my grandfather, who had a hog farm. I grew up slop. Anybody heard slop hogs before? Well, my hog sloppers in the house. Look at this. I got some kinfolk in here. That's like a kindred. It's a certain smell to this that brings us closer together. It's unique, isn't it? Man, that good old sweet smell. I grew up slopping hogs, man. My grandfather worked for IBM for 25 years. 25 years. Third shift. Anybody know anybody works third shift? So third shift. When he got off of third shift, he went to the hog farm. So he didn't make enough money at IBM to be able to not have to go to the hog farm. So he worked at the hog farm all through the day, came home, took a nap, got up in the evening, back third shift. And I watched him do that for years. And I kept thinking, is that the way it's going to be for me? So I got pretty good at playing baseball. And ended up in 1988, I got drafted by the San Diego Padres. And I played 6 years professional. Never got a chance to sign a multi-million-dollar contract. Blew my elbow out back in 1995. Who in this room's ever been frustrated? Man, I was so frustrated. I couldn't even get it out right. I was... And it was like, I was right there. My roommate at the time was Alex Rodriguez. So I'm about to play next to Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson on the team, Alex Rodriguez, my roommate. That's about to happen. Then all of a sudden I hear a click in my elbow. That's it. Didn't know what I was going to do. November 13th, 1995, changed everything for me. Because up until then, I was frustrated like you wouldn't believe. October 3rd, 1995, I had elbow surgery. When I came out of surgery, the doctor said, you probably won't ever be able to play again. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, we had to detach the tendon to your elbow, shave down the bone, and then reattach it. You'll be good if you can even lift your kids when you have kids. And so I was like freaking out. So I went through rehab, and then I also had to go see a psychologist at the same time because I was like depressed. Y'all know any depressed people? Yeah. And every time I go in there, she'd ask me about how these things feel. And I go back to the next day, she goes, well, tell me how that feels. And I'm like, that feels like crap. And I kept wondering why I was so depressed. So she gave me some prescription for Zoloft. So I was taking this Zoloft, and I felt like I was in a tunnel all the time. And I come back in, she goes, how you feel? I said, I feel like I'm in a tunnel. And then about a month and a half into it, a good friend of mine said, look, I got to show you something. Invites me down to a presentation similar to this, but not this many people in the room. And they start talking about these things I'd never heard of before. 2 words came together, and I've never been the same. I've been on a mission ever since I heard these 2 words. He said residual income. Everybody say residual income. Residual. I want y'all to say it one more time. How many of you, you're brand new, you've never been involved with Success by Health before? Raise your hand if you're brand new. This is your first presentation, right? Okay, residual income. You got to get that in your head. You cannot get free unless you make residual income. Let me explain it. That's where money comes in over and over again for work you've already done. How many of y'all like to get paid that way? So you go on and you work hard. How many of y'all work hard? All right? Now, once you go to a job, you work hard, they pay you for those hours. Do you ever get paid on those hours anymore? No, you exchange those hours for dollars, done. Wealthy people say if you do that, you're crazy. I heard that November 13, 1995. Somebody said if you're exchanging hours for dollars, you're crazy. You're never going to get free. Who in this room would like to be free? Right? Have financial freedom. Do what you want, when you want, wherever you want. Who would like to do like that? You got to have money coming in. Everybody say, I got to have money coming in. Whether I work or not. Say it. Do me a favor. Tap the person next to you and say, and that means you too. Say it. Right? Right? Because sometimes people think it's just them. No, say it to the next person over there. That means you too.
That means you too.
Yeah. If you want to get free, you're going to have to make money when you're not working, right? You gotta have it coming in. So when I heard that, I said, no, wait a minute. Is this possible? I said, look at the people out on the golf course in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday. Look what are those people doing? How many of you ever went through some of those big old neighborhoods, big houses, and just wanted to walk up to the door and knock on it and go? What y'all do? Whoever want to think like that, right? What y'all doing up in this place? I'm out here working my ass off. What y'all doing? Whoever felt like that? You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, you got to be doing something different than I'm doing. I started wondering, then I heard residual income. It started to make sense to me. So I'm going to take you through a process here. Y'all ready? I'm going to show you how this old country boy, this is ridiculous. This is obvious. Like whoever's brand new here tonight, you got to be like, look, I'm doing this. Because this is ridiculous what I'm about to tell you. This story is crazy. I'm 50 years old. 50 years old. I've been financially free, completely time and money free since I was 36. I've not had to work a job since I was 31. No, I'll take it back. Since I was 27. So I saw it when I was 27. I didn't go back and work a job. But I had to keep doing it. But I did it hard for 4 years, working to get this thing called residual income going. Working, focused on it. Family said, boy, you're crazy. You got to go get you a job. I said, y'all keep doing that. I can always go back and do that. I'm going to keep working on this. I was sacrificing. I was missing weddings. I was missing funerals. I was missing holidays. Everybody was on me. Boy, you crazy. I said, no, y'all crazy. Y'all keep working them jobs. Y'all can't get free. I want to get free. I can always go back and be enslaved to a job. How many of you ever worked a job and felt like you was like a little bit enslaved to it? Just a little bit, right? Like if you didn't go to work, you wouldn't get paid. Isn't that kind of a funny feeling? If you work a job, can you get fired? Yes. Isn't that a little funny feeling? Anybody in this room ever got fired or laid off before? Raise your hand high. Look around. How many else in here just quit? Who's ever quit a job before, right? Who's ever quit 2 jobs? Keep your hand up. Who's quit 3 jobs? 4 jobs? Y'all look around. Don't y'all get the clue that that ain't the thing to do? I'm going to go do this 10 more times. It ain't going to work. Tap that same person and say, it ain't going to work. Say it. All right. 97% of the population. Y'all ain't going to believe this. 97% of the population are working week in, week out, paycheck to paycheck. Struggling. 97%. This is crazy tonight. I haven't had to work. I'm talking about this is ridiculous. Country boy. Being able to make money. I'm telling y'all, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm making money. If I lay down and go to sleep, I'm making money. Every night I sleep, I got money coming in. A lot of times it was more than when I was awake. Who would fall in love with your pillow? Who would?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you why, because in the USA, there's only 300 million people. In this world, there's approximately 7 billion people. So I've got access to 6.7 plus billion people that have access to my network while I'm sleeping. And sometime or another, right now as I talk to y'all, this is crazy, but I'm going to tell you, watch. Over 2 million people are part of my team. And every time they do something, I make some money. Now, how many of y'all would like to have 2 million people pitching in on your car payment? Who would like to have over 2 million people pitching in on your mortgage? How many think you wouldn't have a mortgage? How many think you wouldn't have a car payment? What if all I did during the course of a year was just made $1 off of the efforts of 2 million people? What would that pay me? Isn't that crazy? That little bitty thing, a little dollar. Little dollar. Y'all ain't paying attention to this yet. Y'all ready to pay attention? Because this is crazy what's happened. They started talking to me about these industries. Now I'm going to tell you about what we do and how this all comes together and how this happened for me. I started focusing on megatrends. Like 6 different megatrends. Check this out. Health and wellness. 10,000 baby boomers reaching retirement every day. They don't know what they're going to do. How many in here have already retired? How many of you retired and went back to work? Right? How many of y'all see people that retire and then they go work at Walmart? Right? Do you think they're like, man, when I retire, I can't wait to get over here to Walmart and greet everybody? How many of y'all think that's how they feel? That breaks my heart. How many of you think that should break your heart? That you worked for 40 years and you still got to go to work. Something's wrong with that picture. So they need something. They need access to a better lifestyle from a health perspective and also from a wealth perspective. We want people to live out their golden years really golden. Weight loss, pretty big industry. It's another mega trend. Over 80% of the population are overweight. Over 80%. That means out of every 10 people you see, 8 need to lose some weight. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anti-aging. How many of you want to stay looking younger longer? $200+ billion industry. Here's another big one. Internet. How big is the internet? There's now hundreds of billions of dollars on the internet. Here's another one. This is crazy. Home-based business. The fastest growing sector in the world is home-based business. Every 11 seconds, somebody starts a home-based business. All right, count to 11. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Somebody got in the business. Now, they either got in your team or somebody else's team because they're getting in. Over 103 million people are part of the home-based business arena. Here's another one. Tell me if you ever heard of this one. Coffee. Who's ever heard of coffee? Now, is coffee going to go away anytime soon? Coffee, talk about $150 billion on coffee. Now, we hone in on coffee because it's the easiest to talk about. So all I began to do was start to research from a residual income perspective. How could I tap into all these at the same time? Welcome to SBH. We do it at the same time. Coffee's crazy. Unbelievable. Now what we do, we put together a team, a staff, and what we do with this staff is we just manage this beast called SBH. We are already at the launch of our company selling products into 48 countries. You want to know why? How many people around the globe drink coffee? I want y'all to check this out. There's about 7 billion people in the world. We talked about that? Out of that, here's about 2 billion of them that are children, right? So about 2 billion are children, at least 5 billion. 80% of the adults drink coffee and or tea every day on average of 3 to 5 cups a day. That leaves how many? 4 billion. Our mission with our company, and this is what's going down tonight. Somebody might want to say, but why am I really here? We are recruiting you. Here's what's going to happen. This is going to be a win-win. We're going to change lives. We're going to make money at the same time. Y'all like that concept? Yeah. We're going to go after these 4 billion coffee drinkers because they're already reaching in their pocket, spending the money anyway. Most people cannot go a day without their coffee. Or some people without like an hour. Who's some avid coffee drinkers in here? Like, you got to have coffee. Now, who do you have to remind to drink their coffee? Nobody. When people wake up, first thing most people think of is what? Coffee. That means residual income is staring at you. If you could just get in the game, get in that fight. So we're going to attack that industry. All we do is just talk to people. And here's what we do. We say, excuse me. Everybody say, excuse me. Excuse me. Do you drink coffee or tea at least occasionally? It's simple. It's a real simple question. And most people will say, yes, I do. And then you say, great. How you like your coffee? Black, cream of sugar, mocha? How you like it? And the people will tell you, oh, I like it with cream and sugar. That tells you what sample to give them. The next question, you say, well, what's your favorite brand? Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, Maxwell House. Somebody says, well, I like Starbucks. The fourth question, you'll say, well, when's the last time Starbucks sent you a check or commission for drinking and referring their coffee? And they're going to look at you like Scooby-Doo. It's going to be hardly anybody goes, oh, yeah, Starbucks just sent me a check last week. Y'all get that? Starbucks ain't sending nobody checks for drinking and referring their coffee. So why would a person be loyal to a coffee that won't pay them if one does pay them? How many of you seeing this right now? All right, so residual income is staring us where? In the face if we just start talking to people. So what I'm going to do is give you access through our executive team, through our infrastructure. I'm going to give you access to be able to ask that question. And every time somebody says, well, look, I'd like to try your coffee out. And if they like it, we're going to start sending you checks over and over again, commissions over and over again. Now watch, look around you. How many people in this room have ever got a check from me for selling our coffee or drinking? Look around. Right? So we do this like every 2 weeks. People get these commission checks off that little simple concept of just getting people to take the money they were already spending and spend it over here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going after at least 1% of the market. 4 billion people, 1% is 40 million. How many? 40 million. How many? 40 million. Now they're already spending money. Now the average globally that people spend on coffee is $93 a month. $93 a month people are spending on coffee every month. Let's just take about half of that, $50, and transfer it into SBH. So all you're going to do is what? Transfer. So what you got to be great at doing tonight, if you want residual income, if you want to be free, and I'm not joking, you got to be a great tour guide. You got to say, hey, take your money and put it over here. You just say, everybody do it, go. Put it over here. That's it. Because they're going to spend it. I want to pound that home. They're going to spend it anyway. Now, we believe that we can get at least 1% of the market based on 4 key points. Our coffee tastes as good or better than any coffee out there. I'm going to guarantee it. Why? I make it. Can y'all believe this country boy went from slopping hogs to a coffee connoisseur? Can you believe that?
I believe it.
I deal with some of the most incredible growers in the world. In the world of coffee, a lot of people know my name now. Can y'all believe this? Old country boy from Kentucky. If I call him up, and you know, you can normal person call him up, they go, yeah. I say, well, this is Jay Noland. Oh, Mr. Noland. They call me Mr. Noland now. You want to know why? Because my teams have done billions. So when I call, it's got some thump to it. They go, we like to get some of that money. All of them, they want some of my money. And I want some of their money. Why? Because I want to change lives. I just want the best coffee beans. So we figured out this proprietary roasting process. We don't burn the beans. You can do a side-by-side taste contest. So taste, we're going to win about 9 out of 10. Just go side by side. Drink our coffee, let them drink theirs. I got this roasting process that's off the hook. Keeps the nutrient value high. You can get into all the details with the person that invited you down here. We can put you on a call with my master formulators that work with me. And by the time you listen to that 15-minute call, you're going to be like, all right, that coffee's the bomb. I get it, because we only deal with the heart of the bean. Then when's the last time you walked into Starbucks and said, give me some of that heart? They're not going to know what you're talking about. I'm telling you. We deal with the heart of the bean. Then we blend in some incredible things with it. So number 1, taste. Number 2, price. As low as 60 cents a cup. What are people spending on coffee now? Average. Right? $2, $3, $4. What if you go to McDonald's? $1.50. So it's 60 cents price competitive. Yeah. So even if you double it, so if you get it at 60 cents and you sell it for double, which is what? You still are priced what? So you can double your money. You can take $100, turn it into $200. You can take $1,000, turn it into $2,000, and nobody's going to bark at you and go, oh, you're charging me too much. So we're price competitive. So we got a shot at the market. Number 3, here's the big one, health. Everybody say health. Health. We put health in the addiction. Is coffee a habit or is it an addiction? Try to take somebody off coffee. What's going to happen? There's going to be some trouble in the city. Right? People are addicted to this stuff, man. They got to have coffee. People get irritated. People go nuts. So we put health and the addiction. Now, most people know by listening to their bodies that traditional coffee is not good for you. How many of you have ever drank coffee and felt irritated later on? Who's ever drank it and your gut kind of hurts, right? Right? Who's ever drank it and you get like a little stress? What's happening is your body is what? Speaking to you. What it's telling you is you are pouring acid all over me. You are restricting. Most people don't understand that you restrict your blood vessels significantly when you just sip a traditional cup of coffee that you're addicted to. So they can't stop. It's like a crack addict. Somebody that's addicted to crack, it's hard to get them to stop. So what is it if somebody's addicted to coffee and it's sitting there killing them, but they drink it anyway? They are what? Addicted. They're addicted and they're not going to stop. So what if you could say, hey, rather than fill your body with acid, we're taking the miraculous king of herbs called Ganoderma. Everybody say that, Ganoderma. I've never heard of it before. January 2005 is the first time I heard the words Ganoderma. It's a red mushroom over it's crazy how many years. You got 4,000 to 5,000 years of history in this herb. The emperors in China revered this herb. In every 10,000 fallen plum trees. So a plum tree that ends up falling down, out of every 10,000 that fall down, there used to be one of these red mushrooms that would sprout out. When it came out, the common folk had to take it back to the emperor's palace. If they were found not taking it back, they killed them. That's how revered this herb is. It's called the herb of immortality. It's crazy. It's the most oxygenated herb in the world, and we create, since this old country boy figured out how to work with people, I got these mycologists. Listen to these words now. I got these mycologists that work for me. Some of the top medicinal mushroom scientists in the world, they work for me. They call me Mr. Noland. Y'all believe that? They got all these big titles at Mr. Noland. You want to know why they call me Mr. Noland? I get them paid. We grow so much of this now in controlled environments, no pollution. We do DNA testing on it. Can y'all believe this? We know each and every batch is going to be the exact same because of how we raise the spores. It's crazy. We take this herb, certified organic, we blend it in with the coffee to help negate the negative effects of caffeine. So caffeine in and of itself is not bad because we like this great thing about caffeine. We drink it and what happens to our energy? Goes. But after a while, the acid kicks in and then it goes down. So what if you could go up and then not crash down? That's typically what happens when people drink our coffee. So they'll drink it and they're like, man, I feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. How come I'm not getting this thing? I said, I got that herb in there, man. Everybody say, I got that herb. Got that herb in there. So health, that's the third point. We can get 1% of the market. Number 4, we pay you. Say that one. We pay you. So we got a coffee that pays you. So why would you be committed and loyal to a coffee that doesn't pay you if we got one that's healthier for you and will pay you, that tastes as good or better, that's price competitive? Shouldn't you at least, if that's true, everybody say if that's true. If that's true. Shouldn't you at least give it a try? Yeah, try it out. So we got all these people. We're gonna crush this thing, man. You want to know why? We're only dealing with common sense. That's all we're dealing with. Like we're saying, look, if these 4 things are true, would you give it a shot? They say, yeah. So we believe by continually talking to people through the most powerful form of marketing in the world, direct marketing, referral marketing. You know what you like. All of you in this room, you know what you like. You have friends and your friends know what they like. And you kind of know what they like. So if you go refer it to them or a family member, now you can start making some residual income. All you got to do is be a tour guide. This is simple. So if they're spending money anyway, here's what you do. You get in the middle. Everybody say the middle. Yeah. Typically, products are made at a manufacturer. Somebody got to make it, right? Manufacturers don't typically take products straight to customers. They'll make it, and then they'll sell it to what's called a national distributor. A national distributor will do nothing to the quality of the product. They'll just mark up the price and sell it to a regional distributor. The regional distributor will do nothing to the quality of the product. They'll just mark it up, and they'll sell it to a local distributor. The local distributor will do what to the quality? Nothing. But they're going to do what to the price? And they're going to sell it to the retail store. The retail store, they're going to do what to the quality? What are they going to do to the price? Then here comes me and you running into the what? Store. Retail store. We don't have no clue what just went down. With this chain, everybody say chain. This chain of distribution was going on through what's called middlemen. Now here's what you got to do tonight. You got to understand, common sense. Around 80% of all the profits get caught up in what's called middleman markup. Let me give you an example. A pair of Reeboks over in Asia are made for about $6.50. By the time they make them at the manufacturer for $6.50 and send them to the national distributor, by the time they get around to Foot Locker, how much are those Reeboks? How much of them Jordan? You got some J's on your feet. J's on your feet. I got some J's, man. How much you paying for them J's? And they make it for how much?
6.
Everybody say middleman.
Middleman.
Say, I just got to be the middleman. Say it. In the coffee game. Say it.
I gotta be the middleman.
In what? I just got to be in the coffee game. It's going to go through that chain, but you got to say, we're going to cut out the middleman. You're going to come to J. Instead of J's on your feet, it's going to be J's from the coffee. You can still get some J's. Everybody say, I can still give me some J's. You can still get some J's. Except it's going to be coffee, not shoes. And you're going to cut out all the middleman. Now, you take the product straight from us, Success by Health, straight to the people. Now, you either hand it to them or we give you a website. And all you got to do is be a what? Tour guide. Say, go over there and click here. Can y'all do this? A third grader can understand what I'm saying right now. We give you a website, and see, you got a back office. You go order from your back office. You go take that product for you. You can get some to sell to other people and make 50% or double your money. Some people make 1,000% because it's selling by the sachet. Instead of selling it by the pouch, they break it down. I got people in Colombia right now. They're getting 3 cups out of 1 sachet. $2 a cup. Hold a minute. That's a country word. Hold a minute. Anybody here from the country? Now hold a minute. 30 sachets in that black. Each sachet, they're getting 3 cups. That's what? 90. Selling for how much? Equals. See, that school was good for something. So they paid $20. They paid $20. You follow me? But they end up selling it for how much? $180. So how much profit they put in their pocket? They're getting ready to go crazy all through Latin America with this. And then the people in the States going to pick it up. Like, that's a pretty good thing to do. Right? So you got all these angles. So we're going to get 1% of the market. And it works out pretty simple, man. We are not going to just stay stuck on coffee. That's just the end. That's just the foot. Just get in the door. Easy to talk about. But I got all these other different products up here. I got these nutraceuticals that are crazy. How many of you ever tried our G-Burn? Who's lost weight on our G-Burn? Who's lost? Oh, watch this. If you've lost more than 5 pounds, stand up. Oh, watch this. Keep standing. If you've lost more than 10 pounds, remain standing. If you've lost more than 20 pounds, remain standing. If you lost more than 30 pounds, remain standing. Y'all better give him a hand. I don't want to keep going. That's awesome. Thank you. Some of y'all was double. We were seeing 2 of you. How many think it's time to lose some weight? Get in shape. We got all these nutraceuticals, man. And then I just came out with a CBD line. Y'all been hearing all this stuff with CBD? Woo. And I got some here. It just got here today. Look at the person next to you. Hold a minute. Man, y'all think that's not going to be big?
Oh, yeah.
We're not talking about getting high. Do y'all understand how big the hemp CBD world is? Right? I mean, we're not going to be smoking no marijuana up in here. I'll make sure y'all understand. Y'all ain't going to walk in and say, man, y'all going to come down to the event. We got lit. It was lit. For real. No, we ain't getting lit. We getting lit a different way, I should say. I got 2 lines I've already dropped. Both of those lines are here.
Come on.
Right? They're here. It's the next $1 trillion industry. Now, because these growers know me, several of these growers, y'all ain't gonna believe what I see. They're taking a lot of their land and they're divvying up portions of it just to grow marijuana. They said, we're gonna make more money with this than that. They said it's gonna compete with their coffee. So we got our own growers now. Who would ever thought I'd had a hog farm and a farm? My granddad said, now boy, don't be getting them left-hand cigarettes now.
Okay!
Don't be doing that with them left-handed cigarettes. Get you in trouble. In my country, you know what I'm talking about. That's country as hell. Right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, we gonna hit these markets, y'all. This ain't gonna stop. You wanna know why? I want you to get residual income coming from every angle. I wanna give you every chance.
Come on.
Right? Now, I wanna give you every chance. This ain't gonna stop. We'll end up having 200-300 products at least. We'll be at least 200, man. At least 200. This is gonna keep coming out. We're just gonna keep attacking markets. If anybody gets all fancy and they go, oh, look what we got, and we see it selling a lot, we're gonna say, well, we got one better. Because I deal with these, I can make my own stuff. I got my own manufacturing plants. This is crazy. Little country boy. Can y'all believe that? So watch what's gonna happen. This is why y'all here tonight. Now we're gonna get down to the money. Everybody say, show me the money. Show me the money. Like, how can I just walk into a presentation? Here's what's gonna happen. This is what's crazy about this presentation. And I like to talk to people like you come over my house and we sit down and we have a conversation. You say, Jay, just please tell me how you created a financial freedom life to where your son, before he was born, was already retired. And his kids are retired. And his kids' kids are retired. I'm now working on my 4th generation. How many of y'all want to roll like that? Right? This is simple. Y'all guys just listen to me. Because in this room tonight, there's going to be somebody that walked in here for the first time 18 months from now will never have to work again. Who would have ever thought you could just kind of walk into a presentation, see it, not know what's going on, say, what the hell that guy talking about? He kind of crazy. He say anything he want to say. I know all this stuff's going through your head. How many of y'all ever talk to yourself? And so for the people that didn't raise their hand, they go, I don't talk to myself. What they just do? No, I don't talk to myself. Right? People talking to themselves. They're like, oh, I know what's going on. Y'all got to imagine, I do this as far as from a training perspective. I don't normally present. This is my first time presenting this. I typically just train. Like tomorrow morning, I'll come in here at 9, and we're going to go 12 hours training. How to present like I'm presenting. Who thinks that even if you don't know anything about this, if you could present to people like I'm presenting now, how many of you think that some people might join your team? Now, here's the issue you got. If you're working a job, you ain't got a team. It's just you. And you work as hard as you want. And it's still you. He's, you know, I'm telling you I love this. And it's still who? You. But I tell you I'm going to work even harder this year. And it's still you. But you get somebody else working with you in this situation. You got to get a team. Say, I got to get a team. Now, y'all better listen to me because this is simple. If you complicate this, I don't want to talk to you. I'm serious. Don't come up and shake my hand, nothing. If you're going to complicate this, I don't want to have no discussions with you. Just go on. Leave me alone. I won't talk to you about it. Because I'm busy changing lives. I got an orphanage school right now in Kenya, Africa, that we feed over 300 children every month. I want to duplicate that on every continent. I don't have time to play. So if you want to keep playing and you want to keep being selfish and not getting yourself free, because I tell people, if you're not getting free, you're being selfish. Because how can you help somebody else if you're stuck? See, if you focus on bills, rent, car payments, insurance, you ain't helping nobody. Would you agree? Y'all like, well, you done turned it up a little bit, didn't you? What happened? Say, what happened? This is what happened. I got to get you to get this. Because if you get this, nothing's going to ever be the same for you. Nothing. Y'all going to change everything. People around you going to go like, what in the hell happened to you? My family can't get it. They don't get it. Y'all see my aunts, right? How many of y'all were in Lexington with us in June? I brought my great aunt up on the stage. My Aunt Ruth, 98 years old. She walked up on the stage. Y'all see her face? Yeah. She said, boy, you done doing good for yourself in there, ain't you? I don't know exactly what you've been doing, but it sure is working. And she was as cute as can be. They don't get it. Y'all see my two aunts, my dad's sisters. They came to our party late on that night. They was jamming with me. And if you walk up to them and say, tell us what Jay does, they're like, we don't know. He can throw that thing. Hey, yeah. Come on now. To the right. That's all they want. And then send me a text, hey, I need some money. I'm coming up a little short. That's what they do, Doc. They detached. They gonna need you. There's people that you know right now, they counting on you. They're not gonna get it. They weren't here. So watch this. Here's how simple this is. You need to, out of the 7 billion people in the world, you need to find 10. All you gotta do is sort. You can't get emotional. You can't get all tied up into it. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people tell you no. I don't care anything about a no. You tell me no. But I just keep talking to people and making common sense. Somebody gonna say, yep. Somebody gonna say, I'm tired of working this job. Somebody gonna say, oh, that makes sense with the coffee. And they'll join you. You need 10. If you can get 10 people, this is the craziest thing ever. They're drinking coffee. Anyway, so they're gonna drink about 3 of these bags a month. There's 30 cups in each one of these bags. They're drinking on average 3 cups a day. So every 10 days, they're gonna run out. When they run out, they're gonna do what? Reorder. Now, when they reorder, you're gonna get paid. Here's how it works. Every time, once you become an affiliate with our company, this is simple. You become affiliates. $49. That's it. That's your barrier. That's that big old commitment. Right? Man, I got $49. All right, if you can get past that part, you in there. Everybody say, I'll be in. I'll be in. Get past this big old 49 point. So as soon as you get past that big old difficult 49, to have a multi-million-dollar infrastructure, you don't even get it yet because they didn't teach you to get it. So as soon as you pay 49, you now have access to 48 countries with the infrastructure to ship to all those countries. With the manufacturing plant working like a machine right now. Say right now. Right now. They're making these products right now. Right? There's ingredients being grown in different parts of the world. When? Right now. As soon as you pay 49, that's your chain. We're not talking about 2 chains. We're talking about multiple chains. You understand? The way you just got that. I ain't got no young folks in it. 2 chains. Right? Oh, no! They missed it, DJ. Check it out. Are you understanding this so far? What's your name? Mark. This is simple so far, right? 49, you in. Now you got access. Most people say, no, that's too simple to get access. I want it simple. Say it. I want it simple. All I want you to do is get in and start running your mouth. What you already do anyway. True, Mark? People be talking their ass off. They go down to the movie, see a good movie. Girl, that was a good movie. You got to get down there. Now, how much money is Paramount sending you? Nothing. You go to that good restaurant. Boy, that steak was delicious. You got to go down there to Earl's. How much Earl's sending you? Nothing. I just want you to talk. Do the same thing. Give me 49 and keep talking. You get in, you just start talking. Start asking people those 4 questions. Now, here's what's going to happen. The average person is going to take 3 of these a week. And here's what I need you to do. Move about 6 of these bags a week. Find 10 people. You do it, too. You got to do it. You got to lead by example. So everybody you walk past, out of every 10, 8 of them are drinking this stuff. Just not this one. So you got to say, excuse me. Can y'all do that? That's a big old training technique. You ready? Say what? Excuse me. Do you drink coffee or tea at least occasionally? Now you're in the game. You can change your whole life with a simple excuse me. You get 10 people to move 6 of these bags a week with you. I'm going to start sending you $500 every month, whether you work or not. So if you can just get them to listen to me. Now, here's the crazy part. I got videos. I train you. I got a whole production facility that creates these videos that comes out with every angle you can think of. No. To train people just to get you to move 6 bags a week. I got doctors. Where's Dr. Wright? See Dr. Wright in the back? He's like, everybody say hello, Dr. Wright? I got Dr. Nuruddin. Say Dr. Nuruddin. Say hi, Dr. Nuruddin. Right? Is Dr. Marinakis right here too? He's on the plane. I got doctors even on planes coming in. Right? I got all these doctors. They do videos too. They break the products down. All you gotta do is keep saying what? Excuse me. And just get people in. Somebody gonna say yes. With all this documentation. If 6 bags a week go with 10 different people, I'm gonna send you how much? All right. Now they gonna look at you and say, well, I can do that too. The right people will go, I can get 10 people to move 6 bags a week. When those 10 get 6, they all do what? They get 10 other people. How many? 10. This ain't difficult. They just get 10. Everybody's moving how many? 6 bags a week. Or 125 in volume. So it's either this or they can get any of that. Because some people go, I don't drink coffee. I like hot chocolate. Got you. I don't like hot chocolate. I like tea. Got you. I don't like. Do you drink water? Yes, got you. Right? You get them, right? I don't like. Do you breathe? Yeah, got you. You're going to get them with something. So you need how much a week? Or, this is the easiest to talk about because people say, I can do that. When your 10 get 10 moving 6 bags, those 10 are now going to get $500 a month. But because you're sitting on top of that team, you're going to get $3,500 a month. Now you're going to walk a little different. I'm telling y'all, man, if $3,500 a month come in whether you work or not, some of y'all going to walk way different than you walked in here tonight. Some of y'all walk in here tonight kind of like, get my seat on. Let me send you $3,500. You be.
Put me in, get some money.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Watch the next one. Watch the next one. Because it starts to duplicate. Everybody say duplicate. It don't stop. See, once it starts and everybody goes, okay. People start picking it up. That's 500 came in. Let me do that again. Do what? I was already drinking it. I'm just going to buy from here. Now it's paying me. I'm loyal to this. It's going to give me $500 a month. I love this. Oh, I got 35. I really love it. Now your 10s 10 get 10. And they're all moving? 6. Or? Now that 10, see, watch this. What the first 10, they're going to get how much? 3,500. What's the chances of them quitting? They're not going to quit now. So now you got 10 people vested to work, right? That other 10, they're getting the 500 now. But who's sitting on top of it? You. Come on, y'all do it. Yeah. Watch your chest stick out. $23,500 a month I'm going to send you. How you going to walk now? Will you say anything you want to say? Anything. Will you act crazy as hell? Who would act a little bit more crazy than you act now?
Okay!
How many of you will walk in? Who's working a job right now? Who's working a job? How many of you all walk in and say, boss, you fired? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all gotta be polite. Y'all gotta quit politely. Keep a good name, right? You gotta do this polite, man. But I'm telling you, you gonna say excuse me to the boss? Excuse me. No, excuse me, boss.
My boss. So.
Right? She said, and my boss. This is good. Think about this. At $23,500 a month in this simple theoretical example. Why is it theoretical? Because you just ain't done it yet. But are there people that do it? Yes. I got people in my network globally. They make that look silly. Yes. They make it look silly. You want to know why? They said, I'm not stopping. They take that 10 and get them to get 10. Now you sitting on top of it. You sitting on top of it. Your first 10 are all making what? 23,500. Will they quit, Mark? No. Hell no. They're not quitting, you understand? Now they're going because they're free. Everybody say they're free. At $23,500 a month, whether you work or not, 99% of the population will be financially free. Would y'all agree? Yep. Right? Because how many times does that guy come in before you pay stuff off? Say you were $200,000 in debt. And you got $23,500 coming in every month. In 10 months, you straight. What happens after that's gone? All the debt's gone. The money's still coming in. Y'all understand? Now all the bills are paid off and it came back in again. Bam! But it keeps duplicating. Because you're sitting on top of the 10s, 10, getting 10, and now your front tier making $23,500. You're now a coffee millionaire. You got a millie coming in. You got a whole millie. $173,500 a month. You won't even get month out. You say month. I got about 173 a month. Your whole jaw changes. I say, Tommy, what do you make about 173, man? You don't care what people think. Is it possible? Yes. Does Jay have anybody in his network doing it? Yes. Yes. This is crazy. How many of y'all think this is crazy? Be honest. How many of y'all think this is crazy? Yes. Selling what? Oh, this is ridiculous. But it don't stop. Because your front tier are going, if I see you became a millionaire, they looking at you. You going in buying Lambos cash. Walk into a Ferrari dealership. They say, how you want to finance that? You say, what's your wiring instructions? You get that? Some of y'all would. Y'all can't be surprised by that. See, when it starts coming in like that, you don't finance stuff. You pay it. You say, what's your wiring instructions? Why? Bam! Whole different game. When that thing duplicates one more tier, I'm almost afraid to say it in this room. Brand new people might not even believe me. How many of y'all want me to say it? I don't believe it. How many of y'all want me to say it? If that thing goes one more tier, you now not just a millionaire. You a millionaire a month.
Mac, I'm gone now.
How many of y'all be swinging in? See, some of y'all folks is cool. Y'all know y'all be like, you don't care.
I'm gone.
The point is you quit caring about what other people think. If I can get you to stop caring about what other people think, because they're not going to pay your bills anyway, then you can start making this money with us. Over 1 million, so 1,173,500 a month in that simple theoretical example. And you're free, or then free. Now you're generationally free. Now imagine your kids, say you got 2 kids. Each one of them get 2, 3, 4 million each to get their life going right. And you own this ID number. So when you become an affiliate with our company, now that ID number is yours. It's an asset. You can will it, you can sell it, and do whatever you want to do with it. How many of y'all like that? Yeah. So when you're gone, it don't stop coming in because people keep on ordering coffee every single month. So I was sitting there talking to a guy before like this. He said, now how does that keep coming in? I said, because when they run out, they reorder. And you start getting paid month after month after month after month, and then the next month after month. Y'all gonna swing with me? After a month, come on. After a month, and then the next month, give me some more black. I just ran out of latte. I need some more tea. And then the next month, well, that child's gone. Son, y'all see it? I'm telling y'all, man, I did that in Chicago one time. Dude got up on the chair in the back. He started going. He went crazy. The dude lost his mind. He said, you mean to tell me this is real? I said, yes, it's real, man. The only people that's not real to is those who don't believe. You don't got what you want because you don't believe it. All you got to do tonight is to decide to believe. And it's simple. If you decide to believe it, you just figure out how you're going to get in. Everybody say, how am I going to get in? What's your barrier to entry? All right, that's if you just want to be an affiliate. So what's going to happen, I gave you an example of 6 tiers. When that thing gets down 5th and 6th tier, that's when that money really raises up. So when you become an affiliate, you don't have to buy anything else. You just got to talk if you want to. We'll pay you 4 of those tiers. So you'll get 4 for $49. If you talk, we'll give you a website, a back office, and every year we just charge you $49, just like a Costco membership. Y'all understand that? Except this has benefits. And every time you order from yourself, you get 10%. Every time. Anytime somebody goes to your website, you get 10%. Anytime you refer somebody, so if you refer me, I order from my site, or I got customers order from my site, I get 10%, you get a matching 10%. Yes, sir. So they're coming through me, but you're getting a match. Say I refer her, right? Now, every time somebody orders through her site, she gets 10%. I get 10%, you get 6%. But you don't know her at this point. She refers him, you don't know him, you get 4% off everything he orders. What if he goes and does a trade show, and he gets 10 of the members doing trade shows in different parts, and they're doing like $3,000 a month in orders, which is what our typical trade show does. Now down on that tier, you got trade shows paying you. Where are you at? She said, I'm visualized, I'm on the beach. I got sand in my toes. Y'all see it? This is how nobody taught us this in school. Would y'all agree? Yeah. They ain't teach us. So it's going to be foreign the first time you hear it. November 13, 1995, it was different for me. But I said, man, if that works, I'm getting rich. I just needed it to be good. I just needed it to be real. I was like, please don't let this be a thing. Please. Please, man, please. I'm not kidding y'all. I went into my psychologist. I said, you remember? You was asking me how that makes me feel. You also asked me, how could you help me the most? Well, you can help me by buying a few of my products. I never went back. Sold her some products and was gone. And she called me from time to time, and I have somebody drop them off. But I don't know what happened. I was cured of depression. I'm telling y'all the truth, morning. I was cured of depression. They said I had a chemical imbalance. Something happened, I got balanced right then. I don't know what happened. I just started building something, and I got balanced. And the checks started coming in. I got more balanced. I started getting freer. I got more balanced. Never had to take a Zoloft from the first day I saw the industry. Never. So maybe we got something that we can offer people. What do y'all think? How many of y'all know some stressed out people? They're stressed because they don't know what to do. You are the answer. So if you want to come in at 49, that's okay. But then you might want to come in and get some products in your hand so that when somebody goes, yeah, I want some, you make that money right then. Does that make sense? So you can make at least 50%. You get this bag of coffee for 20. How much y'all selling it for? 35, 40, right? You ever do? How old are you, Lauren? 22. You ever sell this? A lot of it? All the time? See? Simple. So you might want to have something to sell. So some people start with a business pack. See, I suggest that if you really want to get this thing rolling and get on down the road to freedom, you get started with one of our business packs. We got a 125 pack. Thank you, sir. See me sweating a little bit? We got a 125 pack. But I'm a preacher in church. I know them old Baptist preachers that be like, well, I've been preaching tonight. Somebody said, "You've been preaching today." Man, I'm telling y'all, this is real. Watch this. 125 pack. You get a little bit of product, but you're still at 4 tiers. Some of y'all say, "I want to get some additional tiers quicker." So you come in with an accelerator pack. It's only $500. So you spend $500, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to have some products. You can turn that 500, and we're going to give you 600 in the products, by the way. If you just made 50%, your 500 is going to turn into 900. Is that smart money? So some people say, give me going like that, and let me pick up 5 tiers. Some people say, how do I get 6 tiers off the gate? That's our super accelerator pack, $1,995. Now you're going to get all kind of benefits. We give you $200 in free product. So now you got $2,200 that if you just went and sold it, you're going to have how much come in, even at 50%. Right? Right? You're going to have, so you're going to make over $1,000 right there. Just going out exchanging something that people are already buying. Plus, we're going to give you tickets. We're going to give you free training. All kind of stuff's going to come with that. So people ask me all the time, "Jay, just tell me what I should do." I said, the first thing you got to do is quit being afraid. You got to stop being afraid. You got to start listening to yourself. You know when something feels right. And a couple $1,000s for a business, what's that really? Like if you start a traditional business, do y'all know what it costs you to start a traditional business? Right? It's about 250 grand after you do all the things. Even the small ones, they end up spending a couple $100,000. 85% fail their first year. Don't. Why? Why does a traditional business fail their first year? Who trains them? Right? They got the business, but who trained? Grades 1 through 12. College, they didn't train them. So that's why some people say, well, I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to get a franchise. Because franchise has a system. Have you ever seen a McDonald's close? Be rare if you ever seen it. Why? Because they got a what? System. But it costs you $1.5 million for that system. Most people don't have $250,000. They don't have $1.5 million. So when you share with people direct sales like our model, and you say you can get in for not $1.5 million or $250,000, you can get in for what? $49. Most people don't take it serious. So they say, what's the number one problem you got? Oh, after 23 years of me doing this, number one problem, people don't take it serious. Number one. But everybody I know personally that got started, they said, look, what's the biggest pack I can get? Because it ain't going to scratch a traditional business. So they would go, okay, I'm going to get me $19.95. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a credit card. I'm going to use other people's money. I'm going to do what's been happening to me all these years. People using my money. How many of y'all got a credit card? Whose money is that? Yours or other people's? Other people. Other people. And they're going to charge you what on it? Interest. They're going to charge you interest on that. Think about what's going on. They're going to charge you interest, so they're using you. You can flip the script on them. You now take the money that they're charging you interest on, and you leverage it. Yes, sir. Right? You get your super accelerator pack. Your payment's only going up about $60. The minimum payment goes up about 3% on average. So now you take $2,000, your payment goes up to $60 extra. You sell 2 of these bags, you make your payment. Sir. Right? Next month, you sell what? 2 of these bags. So while you're figuring out how to build a business, but we have a system to help you move all that product in 2 weeks. Come on. When somebody works with me, if I'm working with somebody direct, I say, you want to get a super accelerator pack? Here goes a script. I'm going to walk right with you, and we're going to move this product in 2 weeks and get you into profit, get you hooked on profits. Yep. Y'all understand that? Yes, sir. So if you get them to move it quick, they're done. So some people will do that. So you got to figure out where you see yourself getting started. So you just look at the person next to you. When I'm done, everything here is obvious. You getting in. I always tell people, don't be silly and don't get in somewhere. Even if you get you in with your little 49, and you just start talking, and you send people to us to talk to for you. Because you never know. Because if you are not in, you don't have access to freedom, more than likely. So at least take that 49, get all the tax benefits. Y'all know about that? Yes, do you know when you get that 49, you have a home-based business? And there are former IRS attorneys and CPAs that says if you have a home-based business, you will add $5,000 to $15,000. Don't record. Don't record. $5,000 to $15,000 to your bottom line. So what you're used to bringing home now, you're going to add, on average, they say $5,000 to $15,000 more if you're still working a job. So how important is that 49? That's why when a brand new person comes in, I say, now you getting in. Because we got to help you start to think right. You ain't thinking right. That's all it is. The reason, I want to show you this, and we're done. I want everybody in this room, do me a favor, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now I want you to look in your bank account. Now what's in there is how you think. Open your eyes. Some of y'all like, that was a nightmare. Don't do that no more, Jay. Don't do that, Jay. Did you see that number? I want you to visualize your stock portfolio, your investments. I want you to visualize your balance sheet, your profit and loss statement. People are like, what is that? I'm trying to visualize $50 in there. How many of y'all ever went to the ATM and said, come on. I used to do that. Come on, give me a little. You know, when they said 20 minimum, I'm like. So what's happening is we're not thinking right. We weren't taught to think right. So here's what I want you to do. Everybody in the room, stop beating yourself up. Stop it. You were not taught to succeed. Everybody stop. Stop being hard on yourself. Get plugged in with us. The person that invited you down here, don't have them ask you when I'm done. This is going to be multiple choice when I'm done. I'm going to give you an easy test. It's going to be A, 49, B, 125, C, 500, or D, 1995. I want the max advantages from the beginning. And what we're going to do is we're going to start building teams with you right away. When? Right away. So when we're done, you just say one. You say D, or you say B. You say, they don't care what you say. Just say one of A, B, C, or D, and don't cost yourself the opportunity of a lifetime when you got it sitting here in front of your face. We got people that's flown in from all over the world. She came in from Germany, Sweden. We got anybody here from Australia? Right? Australia. Where else? Canada. Where else? Ryan came in from Canada. Anybody else? Where you come from? Canada, right? So we got people coming in from all over the place. Why? You think all these people flew across the world to come and trick you? Man, they set this thing up, man. They set it up good. Somebody come all the way from Germany to get me. I mean, come on, man. Everybody say, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. It's simple. It's ridiculous. So you got to get in. Everybody say, I got to get in. See, once you get in, we're going to take you through 4 steps. You get in first. Number 2, be a product of the product. Use the product. 3, you start building a team. Just make a list. We're going to show you how to build a team. 4, pay attention to the training. We're going to show you exactly what to do. You ain't going to guess on nothing. You want to know why? Here's why. This is the whole catch tonight. Every time you make some money, I make some money. Y'all hear what I said? Everybody in this room, believe it or not, I got a vested interest in you. So if every time you make some money, I make some money, how much money do I want you to make? So I'm just going to train you. I got all kind of systems, show you exactly what to do. Now, if you ignore it, somebody else will pay attention. I'm casting a net tonight to say, who's got the greatest common sense meter in this room? Right? Is there anybody in this room saying, look, I'm just choosing to be dumb? Anybody? How many of y'all ready to be free? You got to make a decision. So when I'm done, you get in. Now that training part, here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow, everybody say tomorrow. From 9 to 9, you got an opportunity. I can't even believe, if this is your first night, you're going to tell this story forever. Your first 30-day story is critical in this industry. Everybody that's brand new in here tonight, you got the opportunity that literally millions of people would die for the founder and the CEO to do your presentation. That's right. You know what I'm saying? To present to you. Think about that. See, some of y'all know you don't get it yet, but all of a sudden, like 3-4 months down the line, all these people you're talking to, and you see me on all these videos, and see me on TV, and see me on the phone, you're going to see me all over the place. And you're going to be like, well, he's presented to me. He did a personal presentation for me. And your friend gonna be like, oh, shut the hell up, you lying. Ain't they? They ain't gonna believe you. Then once you understand, like everybody in the room that's been in, they're like, this is like unique, right? Then, everybody say then. So you can get in, and then you can come right back tomorrow to get trained. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna jump you 4 years ahead in the business. You're gonna be like, you're gonna have knowledge of 4 years of how to present, how people think, why I think the way I think that gets me what I got. I don't have to work ever again. So the words that are coming out of my mouth are freedom words. I want to teach you how to put these words in your mouth so that people, I'm telling y'all, most of the time wherever I go, it's like in Asia, I'm in Europe, I go multiple countries, all different languages. I got interpreters, but really, people don't even have to understand what I'm saying. They feel me. People know fake, people know real. When I come in the room, you're getting 100% unadulterated real because I don't care what anybody thinks. I only care about making an impact. And that's got to be the realest thing that you ever have dealt with when it comes to business. Having somebody that's generated billions of dollars walk in and go, I'm going to show you how to do it. All you got to do is pay attention. All you got to do is get in. Quit being afraid. Don't be scared. Right? You just get in and start walking. So tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Now there's a barrier there. It's $195 to get in here tomorrow. Because I gave you tonight free. How much I charge you tonight? People pay me thousands of dollars, man, to just train them. Thousands, all the time. And you got this information for free. So this was your orientation. Now tuition's gonna begin. You wanna get into Wealth University? Get in the system. Come on back tomorrow. I'm gonna take your brain, I'm telling you, some of y'all ain't going to sleep for about 2 weeks. You're gonna be so fired up. When you come out of here tomorrow, when we're done tomorrow, I'm telling you, it'd be like you walk outside and somebody shoot a .357 at you and you catch that bullet, throw it back at him. That's what it's gonna be like. You're gonna be razor sharp tomorrow. You're gonna be focused and driven, passionate, knowing exactly what to say, and then you just gotta practice. Does that make sense? Yes. So did y'all get it tonight? Yes. Did I do a good enough job? Right? I appreciate you coming down. Get together with the person that invited you and get in SBH. Have a good night.